Thank you, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Today is February 9th, 2026. Robert at Custodian Bible. This channel is all about small, fast-moving UAPs, Marina Del Rey. The government has been chasing these things for 9 years. What we're seeing here is a very rare video. These are two LAPD helicopters, obviously working in sync, trying to locate these things, trying to figure out one goes low, one goes high. Very rare video. They don't send in two helicopters. They don't do that. It just doesn't happen. They usually come in about, on the average, one every hour, sometimes even one every 15 minutes. But for two of them to be doing this, it just doesn't happen. Back now, this used to happen a lot in 2017, 2018. It just doesn't happen anymore. Evidently, if I had to guess, so many of you are watching and you're like, and the majority of you are very convinced, and you're like, and I get it. Some of you are you have a lot of connections, and you're picking up the phone, and you're calling friends at the Air Force, you're calling senators, you're calling the Pentagon, and you're saying, what is going on? Just tell me the truth. And they're telling you, and all the government can do is, we'll send more helicopters. We'll send more helicopters. I mean, what other answer is there? So this is where we're at. And do I have, Pentagon, Ospreys, Apaches, Black Hawk? Yeah, a lot of that. But this is new. This is new stuff. So, but just reach out. Whatever you want to see, I'll make you a custom link. Don't know a lot about computers, but I know how to make a custom Hightel link. I'll send it over to you. Knock yourself out, put it under a microscope, electron microscope, analyze it, do everything you want. It's not CGI, not AI. I'm just a regular country pharmacist. I barely can turn my computer on. I mean, other than that, I hope it doesn't break because I can't fix it. Yeah, very unusual. And Marina Del Rey is not even LAPD territory. It belongs to the sheriff. Anyway, they're all doing the best they can. All the government agencies, sheriff, Pentagon, police, fire department, they're doing the best they can. And you're thinking, fire department, what's that got to do with UFOs? Wow, yeah. So anybody with a really good thermal camera is welcome in the government agency. They're welcome to fly in and look for these things, because you can see the IR. They do trigger the IR spectrum. But there you go. Maybe someday. And by the way, a couple of years ago, the police, the fire, and the sheriff pilots quietly confess that these things are annoying, and that's all they can say. And I know where that's. If you're interested, in case you think I'm making that up, it is on YouTube. I can give you the IP and the timeline. You can see for yourself. I've posted it before. But you know, if you were them, what do you do? I mean, you just got to do your job. You just got to fly in, and you got to pretend you're looking around, and then fly away, and then come back in an hour, and repeat, and that's where we've been now. It's going on 9 years. So hopefully we get some disclosure going. We get help from the universities, from NASA, and they'll jump in, and you can have my 6,000 videos. Knock yourself out, figure it out, and we'll get ahead of this stuff. It will no longer be a mystery. We'll get ahead of it. We have a lot of data. We have 9 characteristics. That's just from the last 9 years. What else do you think we'll figure out? Officially, what are these guys doing? I don't know. Officially, what would they won't answer, because they don't want to lie. They're stand-up pilots. They don't want to lie. They'll just say, don't ask us those questions. But they're not going to tell you. I mean, well, maybe off the record they'll tell you something. Share your thoughts. What do you think is going on? Pretty wild video, right? Just happened to be here at the right spot at the right time. And yeah, I think they did get tagged, and I'll show you those videos also. And I think they got tagged by my roof camera too. So what is it, February 5th, 10:25 in the morning? Let's see what other videos I have at that timeline. Okay, here you go. Here's the roof camera. The roof camera is 40 feet above the balcony. Some of you are like, Robert, can you record these with 2 cameras? That's the gold standard. Right, I get that. I have a little bit of training when it comes to heavy science. So yeah, there's the roof camera, 4K, 30 frames, night vision. Had to add contrast because there's no zoom. It's a still a high quality security camera. There you go, February 5th, 10:24, 10:25 a.m. So I took the video, copied and pasted, sent it out. They sent it back, and yeah, are they recordable with 2 cameras? Yes. And in the last 10 days, I've gotten a lot of roof synchronized the camera with the balcony, and I'll try to show you all. I'm trying to talk as fast as I can, get the video out there. You can do this yourself. Again, Plane Finder, if you're like somewhere remote where you don't see a lot of helicopters, planefinder.net. When you see them coming your way, just go outside, take your phone, press record, sideways, landscape, zoom in 20%, 30 seconds, look for a dot. You're only going to see one dot at 2,000 miles an hour. Tell the rest of us, custodianfile@gmail. Yeah, but I've got a lot of roof camera the last 10 days. So let me keep posting and showing you more and more and more, and ask questions. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, super. So every now and then, like I said, a lot of you reach out. You say, hey, Robert, check out this IP, this timeline. So I'm trying to show, so these larger orbs, evidently they're working, logically, they have to be working with these smaller UAP dragons, collecting data. Yeah, and they're showing up. They seem like we see more orbs than dragon videos, but the dragon videos, they're out there, and they're going to just keep growing and growing, and to the point where they'll be in the tens of thousands of videos. They'll be everywhere, and they are everywhere. So when you find them, reach out, share the timeline, the IP, custodianfile@gmail. We just need to network this information and get it out. Just keep going forward. All right, let's go to the next. All right, one of the viewers, Steve, thank you very much. Here's the format: blue skies, turn your phone sideways, record airliners, and sure enough, that looks like an orb, not so much a small UAP, fast-moving dragon. Yeah, the orbs are out there. They're flying around, and usually where there's one, there's two, I think up to three. I think they really make it they really fly around like basically using triangle formats, which is a whole other subject. Can't pretend to know everything, but yeah, don't be surprised if you're trying to record dragons, you end up recording orbs. They're out there. The whole point is turn your phone on. You already have a phone. It's free. Landscape record. They're very fast. Don't give up on your first video, and share with the rest of us. Kind of addicting. Probably the only warning is kind of addicting. Once you get one video, you're going to want at least 100 more. Then you'll take a break for a couple months, and then you'll want another 100. And it never stops. It's just, and then years go by and it never stops. Kind of fun. It's really fun. It's an amazing hobby too. All right, let's keep going. Hey, here's a little backstory here. Let me share some information. I just found out about this. This was like a major abduction, UFO abduction. Wyoming, 1974, involving Dr. Leo Sprinkle, psychologist at the University of Wyoming, which I knew very well. Went to pharmacy school there. Ended up being really good friends with him. I didn't know he was a legend. I didn't know any of this back in '79. I just thought I was talking to a smart guy, and we hit it off. And more importantly, so he investigated this gentleman got abducted back then. He met with this alien, and this alien called himself Ozar 1. Ozar 1. Whole point of this is I know a very gifted person who was in contact with a time traveler, and the time traveler went by the same name. It's like a weird coincidence, really weird coincidence. So I thought I don't want to share more information. I don't want to spill the beans, but just thought it was a weird coincidence. The names are so similar. So put it out there. Look into this abduction. It's extremely famous. 1974. Share your thoughts. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's close out on this video. Here's some more videos from February 5th, 10:23, 10:25. The police were just circling the area. So This is from the balcony, has the time stamped on it on the bottom right corner, whereas the roof is the top right corner. Yes, it got tagged. It got tagged several times. They spent a few minutes. Look at it right there on the bottom. Very fast, very far away. So I slowed this down to 3%, over and over. Here's another one right there. That's the hot zone. Right when they're banking there. That's like an easy prediction that they're going to fly by. Hang in there. Sometimes in slow motion, believe it or not, I still can't see them. But hang in there. I think I just didn't trim this as much as I should have. Where is that puppy? There it is, coming off the ground. Oh, here's another one. Same timeline, coming right off. To see the two choppers? Again, the roof camera is recording this stuff. I'll show you another interpolation from the roof. That's different from the first one. Here's another tag. This is way out there, and there's the roof camera. There's the second one. This one's at 1024. This one, and look there again. Same timeline, same. One's horizontal, the other's diagonal. You want proof. You want data. I know a lot of you are like saying, Robert, I'm convinced. You don't have to show. Can you show me the inside of the ship? Yes, I would love. I wish I could. If I get the opportunity, I will post the video. Yes, I will. But until then, I know a lot of you are like, well, this is common knowledge, Robert. Yeah, but still 99.9% of the world does not know about these small, fast-moving UAPs. So we're going to have to be patient and wait for them to get caught up and become aware. And then they'll start recording. But in the meantime, like I said, if the choppers fly in, I'm there. I'm going to record. I'm going to post the videos. Again, they're super slow motion, and they are way out there. And again, even in slow motion. But if I recorded the video, there it is. That one's coming off the ground. I think I shortened it too quickly, but this one, same concept. That's why they sent two police helicopters. They were doing their best. But you know, what do you do? You take our technology, these things, these puppies, whoever they are, can we assume at least 1,000 years in the future? So how do you compete with that? You can't. You can't. How does, if we took our technology and went 1,000 years in the past, how could any army 1,000 years ago compete with our technology? You can't. So it is what it is. I think if they wanted to do us some harm, we would already know, because we'd be watching these videos right now. We would be, what do they call it now, unalive? Yeah. So we're still here. So obviously, I think right now their intent is probably more positive than negative. Share your thoughts. What do you think? What do you do? Where do we go with this? What do you think, everyone? Feel free to reach out. Say, hey, Robert, do you have any videos of this, of blimps, of Apaches, of Lakotas, Ospreys? I'll send it to you. Be more than happy. Okay, I think that will do it for today. I appreciate you watching. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thank you. Take care.